Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So there are some major developments on the daily chart at the moment. So we are still sideways, and as I said, I'm expecting us to stay sideways for pretty much the rest of the month. So at the moment, our month bar is pretty much a very small green bar with a fairly large tail to the upside. That's kind of what it is at the moment. That being said, though, have a look at the oscillators. We have a potential crossover happening. We've got buyers coming in off the bottom here and coming in quite aggressively, and that's to be seen with these tails. I don't know if you can see that. Zoom in. There we go. So you can see, look at these tails here. Buyers are coming in off this bottom area here at 15,200. Okay, look what I have here. So there's my previous swing low, which is there. Okay, and you can see where this oscillator is. There's my previous swing low, which is up there. So we have diversions, and if I do come to the 3 hour, you'll probably find that no, we don't have diversions on the 3 hour. I would have thought we'd have diversions, but we don't. Let's just get there, and that's a pretty clear picture, isn't it? Look at the buyers came in there last week, and the buyers came in yesterday. So we are waiting for the Feds at the moment. We're waiting for the FOMC meeting results to come out and what they've been discussing, what they're deciding for the next month. But 15,300 is our key level at the moment. So this is sideways. It's not worth trading, but I can't help but thinking it's not going to stay like this forever. But that we know. Okay, we definitely know it's not going to drift sideways like this forever with no trading opportunities at all. And what we also know is something is going to happen. Now, whether it's up or down, that is the coin cost at the moment, because we've been in this range for the whole month, and the longer we stay in a range like this, the higher the probability that you might as well just take the coin toss out, and that's what you're going to get for your trade. So for me at the moment, we are middle of the range. You can probably delete that and put that in there as your bottom level. Just line up with the low of yesterday. That kind of what I see. We need to break these levels. So break this level to the downside, then we've got a pretty strong move to the downside. So 15,200 area, we need to break and retest that for a move to the downside. And move to the upside, I need to get above. At this stage, it is 15.32, but I would also, let's just get that, it is correct. I would also be concerned about 15.341. So those are the areas that we need to break. So for as long as we're sideways like this, I'm sitting on my hands. Not really interested in this. So there's a lesson here. I know I've been asked this question a couple of times. How do we trade? I want to trade the DAX every day and make money. And then in the evening I want to trade the S&P and I want to make money there. Your trouble is you are going to get situations like this. You are going to get situations where it's sideways and there's no real setup, and you need to be able to leave it alone. So anybody that trades full time will have pretty much a fairly large sum of cash behind them that actually covers their daily living. So they would have saved enough to cover at least, in my case, it's 6 months expenses. So that's what we're looking for. So if you get 6 months expenses, you've got 6 months worth of salary behind you, then you're in with a chance of being able to only trade the setups that you see, because you're not going to trade 20 days a month and there's 20 work days a month. More than likely, you probably get maybe 10 if you're lucky. On a really good trending market, you probably get 15 if you're really lucky. But I think on average, you're looking between 7 and 10 days that you're actually going to be able to trade and make a profit. And then you've got to allow for losses sneaking in there as well. So this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I think that's what I'm getting at. So anyway, it is possible. It is possible to make a living out of this. You really got to follow your rules accordingly. So for me at the moment, DAX is not tradable. It's sit on hands, and the Dow Jones is not tradable. The DAX is not tradable. The one that may be tradable is the S&P 500, and we'll have a look at that next. But for me at the moment, until we break these levels, I'm staying far away from this. Okay. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.